God, how do I get rid of this? What the hell? Dear. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Hello. You got here right quick. Hello. You got here right quick. Hello. You got here right quick. Welcome, welcome. Hello. You got here right quick. Let me just mute that so you can't hear it twice. How are we all doing? Trying to mildly blackmail sheep into getting in here. Christ, if I can actually bloody... There he is.
What's up, fucker?
Hell yeah.
I'm here to get you demonetized.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna reel off the encyclopedia of slurs now.
Christ, we got quite a few people in. Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Let me just pull it up on my fucking laptop because I'm using my phone right now.
Yep.
Did anything new get revealed, or was it just like stuff that was previously teased at a convention?
I think it was literally just Spinister.
Oh, fucking Spinister.
Why?
To be fair, I don't hate it.
Nah, I'm probably gonna get it just to go with Quake and Needle Nose.
Oh, that's a shout. I hadn't even thought of that.
Do you have the original?
Yeah, I've got the original.
Yeah. Oh, we have some obscure French folklore. If you drink 3 glasses of milk and place 3 cat whiskers underneath your pillow before bedtime, a goblin will tickle the underside of your balls. I'm gonna do that.
Post results.
Yeah, I'll post results. I feel like I should have a figure in my hands to fiddle with before I actually get like the video started. What big cumbersome thing should I be handling? Should I be handling a
Tidal wave.
Tidal wave, Skylinks, or Magmatron? Let's let the chat decide. They're probably gonna say Tidal wave. Should probably grab my slippers so the dogs aren't out. There we go. Oh, we've got a vote for
Skylinks. What's the fucking delay on this?
A while. I don't have an Omega Sentinel. I've just got an Omega Supreme. Don't have the pretty blue one. Phone's going.
Alex, have you got Omega Sentinel? And if you do, is it true that he's really shit? Because I've heard a few things that apparently the QC is really fucking bad.
Apparently, you know, like the kind of tab, like the panel here.
Crotch.
Yeah, not like the one above the crotch. Apparently, that's entirely clear. There it is. I do not have Black Zarek. I have literally just got Tidal Wave and Omega Supreme Titan-wise.
I've got Black Zarek.
Ah, you bastard. I'm making sure to flip off that direction where he is rather than the audience.
Is it just us, or we're waiting for anyone else?
I think it's just us, but I have also put out an open invitation to Keen.
Oh yes, Big Kian.
Yep.
The big dick baller.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
What is it?
I almost forgot a pre-order.
Who'd you forget?
Spinister.
How did you? That's the one you actually said to me.
Yeah. Okay. In Demand don't have it yet. I'll wait till In Demand get a pre-order live for it. Actually, is it worth? I'll have a look on Pulse.
Why not?
I pre-ordered something through Pulse today, actually.
What did you pre-order?
So, I didn't know exactly how something worked, so rather than actually talking it through with In Demand, I cancelled one of my pre-orders through them because I was being impatient. So Cosmos is going to come directly, and then I moved my Ramjet and my Armada Wheeljack to Pulse. Excuse me.
Okay. I'm waiting to hear about Wheeljack, to be fair.
Yeah, Spinister is still available for pre-order on UK, so time to get that. I do have Emerald Zaron and Flame. Am I logged in? I need to log in. Shit.
Tidal Wave's good, and he's a good size, but I would make a couple of little tweaks to them,
Yeah,
and I do wish he was somewhat bigger.
out of my two Titans, he's my least favorite. He's my lesser favorite.
I'd say of all the Titans I've got, which I've handled every Titan mold, he's definitely bottom end.
Yeah. I expected him to be a lot, at least from the photos, a lot like,
Metroplex?
yeah, Metroplex, because Metroplex is really, really good. I handled Keans, but...
Yeah.
Panic in here trying to get this pre-order in. Basically, if you watch the shorts, if you've seen the short that nobody's seen, then everything here shouldn't be a surprise as far as I know, unless they've just pulled a random figure out of their arses. But if not, then
They might have done Space Bridge.
maybe they might have done. That'd be quite nice, actually. Although, is it?
Hello, Oxy. Sorry, someone just said hello in chat. I just clocked it.
Is it just me, or is it like really, really strange that I should probably edit the stream slightly? Just how do I edit the stream? I want to edit the stream just so it says your name in it, because right now it is just like Transformers Tuesday with a Mr. Lubat tag.
I don't know if you can edit it as you go.
Wank.
I don't know if you can. You might be able to.
Maybe.
I mean, I've shared it on my page and I've shared it in the Discord. So.
Oh, nice. Hang on. Interesting that the pre-order hasn't gone up for Long Haul and Hook.
No, someone did say about that actually. Someone said it was supposed to be today.
Yeah. Honestly, if this top spin is good and I have to rebuy Twin Twist, I will actually like cut off one of my fingers and sell it on the aftermarket.
You haven't handled Top Spin, have you?
No, I don't think so. I've of course handled my my Twin Twist, which I hate with the infernal burning sensations in my nether regions, but
I think Twin Twist is the more fun.
right.
So sucks to suck, I guess.
Yeah. What was the final vote on what I should be handling during this? We had a Skylynx and Omega Supreme.
Why am I getting Discord notifications for people fucking reacting to messages?
Oh, I don't know.
I have my notifications off. I'm antisocial. I think that's a tidal wave. No, a Skylynx.
Third Titan refresher this year. I think it was Scorponok, wasn't it? Yeah, they put Scorponok back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's happened yet, but I know it's happening.
I think it's in stock on In Demand.
Really?
Yeah. I could
Go
be
on,
wrong.
nosy.
I could be wrong, but I think so.
I'm checking now. Apparently they're talking about the next HasLab.
They're talking about the next HasLab.
Yeah.
Or in the video.
Yeah.
Who might you be?
How do you want to do this? Just... Oh, it's a pre-order, yeah. Due to...
There we go.
Can I just take... I'll let you.
Oh no.
Can I just take a... Fuck. Oh yeah, it's out of stock on In Demand.
Which one?
Scorponok, but it's branded a rerun.
Joy.
And it's 200. It's 205. In case you're curious.
Is that more than it was originally?
Uh,
Because I know
I
they've
think he was.
steadily gone up and started at like 180, wasn't it?
I think he's the first one that was 200.
Hmm.
It might not. I can't remember actually.
Hmm.
I mean, I know I got Metroplex when he came out. I got him for 100. Imported from Taiwan, and it arrived at like 10 o'clock at night. Within like 3 days of ordering it, and I didn't pay any special postage on it, so that was a strange one.
Yeah, because I don't know if anybody saw my community post that I put up like 40 minutes ago that I have pre-ordered the new Triptychon. Secured that one in there so he can fight against my Omega.
I do want to get it. I don't know if I will, but I do want to get it.
Yeah. They'd rather give you that than paddles.
Fucking assholes, that's what they are.
Yeah. There we go.
A new Energon Scorponok. Ooh.
New Energon Scorponok. Is that like a tease, or is that just somebody's speculation?
It's just someone saying they need a new one, which I don't disagree. I think at like a leader class scale, a big leader, I think that could work.
Yeah, possibly.
So it wasn't a knee issue with Triptychon, it was his hips, and I asked Evan about it like the day that Triptychon was revealed, and I said like, is it worth asking if it's the one that's fixed? And he just said, well, it's something like, I sure hope so.
Mm.
So I don't even know if it's something they're aware of. Because these guys took over after Titan's return had come out, so they wouldn't have had any interaction with Triptychon. I'm just curious when they're going to touch Predaking again.
Yeah.
We're getting a new Devi, but no sign of a Predaking.
Yeah, to be fair, I remember us, like, in Indemand speculating about a commander Predaking for Age of the Primes. Before we actually knew that Age of the Primes was going to be called Age of the Primes.
Oh, for the follow-up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Months ago. Right, have you got the, do you want me to stream in chat the actual reveals, or you just happy on your end?
You stream it.
Yep. Right. Where the hell is it? There's a go. That's that one. There. And then let's do focus page. No, that's not how focus pages work. Can I hide my stream? No, you guys are just going to be seeing it twice. Alright. Shall we get going?
If you like.
Right. How's the audio on that?
Sounds fine to me. On my end.
Transformers fans, welcome to our first Transformers Tuesday of 2025. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We just launched a bunch of pre-orders, and we wanted to take some time to just kind of give you a deeper dive behind-the-scenes look at some figures. We're going to first start off with our Amazon exclusive, continuing the Wreck and Doom multi-packs that we've been doing. You guys have been loving. So, Mark, take it away. What do we got here?
I know everybody.
I'm just going to say I am genuinely, like, not annoyed but upset that I want to get Diaclone Twin Twist again.
It happens.
Yeah, like, I know that In Demand in their pre-owned bins still have the one that I gave back to them. So I just hope I don't grab that one out of impulse on like the 8th for their event.
Just make sure you don't grab one from them.
Mm.
Have a look on Facebook groups. They usually everyone's going dirt cheap. Maybe not that, but
Yeah. Well, I got it for like 12 quid originally.
you might be alright then.
Yeah.
I find I do find it interesting. He says we're continuing the Doom and the Wreck and Doom capsules, but this is the first Wreck and Doom one, is it not?
Well, yeah, but I suppose they're taking like the Wreck and Rule collection and the Doom and Destruction collection and just smacking them in.
It's bringing it to a head, and I think
Yeah.
the leak suggested that this is going to be all the outstanding ones they didn't get to. So Spinister, Twin Twist, not Twin
Yeah.
Twist, Top Spin.
That is like a really fun idea. I have almost all of the Wreck and Rule collection boxes on my box wall because I really like the way they look.
Did you get the Doom and Destruction one?
I did not get the Doom and Destruction ones, no.
So half a job, really.
No, the only one out of that whole collection that I'm missing the box of is Springer. I didn't actually get either of the Voyages, and I don't have my Twin Twist anymore, but
And you don't have your Dinobots anymore.
no, I don't.
No, because I fucking got them in the
Yeah,
fault a
no.
bit.
Yeah, no. The best trade ever. You got my worst figures of the year, and then they became your worst figures of the year.
They were definitely down there.
Mm.
Anyway, shall we proceed?
Yep, his legs look very
out
black.
there have been collecting our Mayhem Squad, Attack Squad, which is our Doom and Destruction clan there, and then our good guys, the Wreckers, as everybody loves. So I've been very, very pushful, I guess you could say, as about trying to finish those team members out. So I'm very amped up that we actually do have Topspin here and Spinister, and for the first time, you actually do get Spinister as Target Masters, unlike that
Spinister,
other
I love those
Spinister that we
colours, to be
released
honest.
back in WFC. If you can actually
Like, that, to me at least, that is so garish and obnoxious in the contrast that it's perfect.
I think it works for what it's set out to do. It literally just looks like a hue shifted original. Because I think the
Yeah.
legs and the arms are different shades of blue anyway on the original. So I think it's just some of the same on that one.
Yeah,
But he does look good.
like, way darker.
look at the color
Oh yeah,
scheme,
no, they've given us side by side shit. Okay, this is
I forgot his
a bit more.
I forgot his arms were purple.
Yeah, purple arms and like damn near black bell bottoms, as well as.
It's 'cause I'm not in my office.
Yeah.
has changed. His color
I-
scheme is straight out of the comic
I
book.
do just
And-
want to say I'm so fed up of seeing those Target Masters now.
They are shit. They are shit.
They're the dog shit horrible. They were fine with the original one, and then they came out in a repaint, and then they've been repainted for here, and I think they've been repainted for somewhere else as well.
Possibly. I know that they were actually they were remolded, like they were new molds for between Needle Nose and Quake, because I had them next to each other in the review, and I noticed that.
Quake,
Huh.
that's the one.
Yeah, but it looks to me, I don't know if I'm wrong here, that it looks to me like they've gotten one from each of those two figures and just stuck them with Spinister, rather than giving him new molds.
Probably.
I'm not
I'm
mad
just
about it,
nosy. But I am just fed up of seeing them.
Mm.
They're so shit.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Ended up keeping the two-tone blues, though, much like his purple to teal here in the original release.
Yeah, these
I
are just
thought
the
in
Needle
comic
Nose
books it
ones
goes
repainted.
Dark blue, it goes bright blue.
Thank you.
So I thought that was like a nice kind of nod to the original color scheme. But I'm pretty excited about Hair Splitter and Singe
I
coming
probably
with them
wouldn't
because
have
he
gotten
didn't
this,
come with them
or, like,
originally.
Wouldn't have placed in my pre-order if not for TF Nation, because I saw one. I saw a Spinister, like really good condition one, go for 35 quid. And I
Yeah,
was like,
that.
oh, that's great. And then the next one I saw went for 102.
I think that wave is just a bit of a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it was short packed outside the US, I think. If memory
Yeah,
serves
because
me
I
right.
remember I got Crosshairs in Forbidden Planet. I got Spinister and Eighth Face at the last Toy Fair of the year, which was
Yeah.
the last one I went to pre-bug. Let me just check. Let's see what the going rate for Spinister is now. I'll find the original for 100
Yeah.
or best offer. The Siege one 80. Just the Siege one. Just one Siege one. Oh no, there's another Siege one. 110. Okay. Who else was it? Crosshairs. I'm curious now. I mean, the originals for a Siege. 80.
Yeah. So,
And
like, damn, near double
finally.
the price of this pack. I'm more than happy to pay leader price for this really nice looking version of Spinister, as well as like a minor existential crisis packed in the box with him.
You know what you're going through right now?
Yeah.
You're having the same thing I fucking had when the Legacy, the Cliff Jumper Dies 4-pack had come out. And I was like, I need to fucking buy RC again, don't I?
Yeah.
But I was fortunate enough to find RC for cheap because she's shit.
Yeah, I
I found
had
it for like 15 quid.
a look on eBay and that Twin Twist goes for about 40 quid.
Oh, have fun with that.
Yep. I might have to go back and get my old horrible floppy one and try and just rejuvenate it with the power of this. Where is it? What? This screwdriver covered in chocolate.
With super glue and man juice.
Yep. And Kiki's, the sponsor of night. Right.
But that recoloring looks beautiful, especially in helicopter mode. This copter mode is pretty sick.
No, that's great.
Yeah, it really did.
That
come out
copter
pretty
is one that I'm
strong.
looking forward to
And
having in
then,
hand.
Of course, Topspin here. So for all
I kind of wish it was all black.
Yeah.
I just want.
That would look awesome. Didn't they do Rotorstorm out of that mold?
Yeah, but Rotorstorm's like baby blue.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
Um,
Rotorstorm as well.
Rotorstorm is good. He's literally just the same mold, new head, new paint, but they do so much more. It's like the cockpit shins are silver with red for the transparent plastic, and then the helicopter's mostly transparent blue, but then you get into robot mode and all these greys and dark
Yeah.
blues and pinks and silver. He looks really fucking good.
He's one that I wouldn't mind getting. Grow Warden bought a Spinister for $20. That's like, what, 17 quid?
Ish.
That's actually not bad at all. Honestly, I know that some people might go in their minds to my disdain for Twin Twist came from the fact that he's a Titan's Return mold and he's like outdated in terms of engineering. Like just a little bit behind the curve compared to what I'm used to with the new stuff because like
He's one of the best ones.
Desk Toy.
It fell.
But like
Yeah, no, he's like one of the best ones that came out of Titan's Return.
Yeah.
Same with the
Topspin is
Trigger Cons.
Yeah, Topspin is just pretty much a reuse of that mold with different shoulders and a different back and neck piece, isn't he? He looks good from here.
He pretty much is. He just
Yeah.
instead of having treads, he's got wings. Instead of having the nose cone's the drill bits. He has just a nose cone, like a dual one on his back.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at him right now. To be honest, I don't mind the look of it. I'm really nostalgic for the original. Oh god, what were they called? Were they
The jump starters.
Yeah, jump starters. Because I've got like some ancient Chinese knockoffs that my nan bought for me when I was like 3 of the G1.
Fun fact, they are one of the cheapest and most abundant G1 Transformers figures you could get.
Yeah,
I think both of them.
yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I know that mine aren't official because they're like green and orange, but
and then you smash cut to the Titan's Return one, the top spin I bought in at retail, so he was like, fuck, I think you go back far enough, I think he was less than 20 quid.
Yeah.
And Twin Twist I got off eBay, I want to say, and he was like 60 quid.
Well,
But-
good thing yours didn't have mine QC.
Oh, I'd be done if it did. I'd be out.
Yeah.
I'd be away.
That
We got both
collected.
originals.
Yeah,
Nice.
you know, I'm trying to come prepared, trying to show
Ah,
the
my beloved.
comparisons here. I know everybody wants to see the Brothers Connect here. The
Oh,
Star
yeah, that's the other thing.
Mm.
The literal difference in the color scheme is they just wear the inversion of the others.
Hmm.
So it's like this, except instead of blue and red, it's like a baby blue and a white.
Which I must say is like way more striking on this mold in particular, because white can hide a lot of the imperfections in the sculpt.
Yes.
Like the torso looks like a facade on these guys. That's one of my problems. Like it just looks like a flat panel on the front. Cardboard
I
armor.
do think Top Spin looks better of the two.
Yeah, probably, although I think it doesn't help the fact that they've got Twin Twist standing like this. Not that this figure will do anything else, but... Righto.
here. So yeah, just the original color scheme that was released in the records program for Twin Twist. It's obviously a necessity. If you have Twin Twist, you must have Top Spin, and to get them in almost
took
the
like 3
same
years.
exact color scheme as Twin Twist, but slightly altered because obviously their vehicle modes are slightly altered from each other, which do look fabulous together.
Honestly, I did like the drill mode on Twin Twist, so I wouldn't mind getting them and just having them displayed next to each other in the alt modes.
You know what I'm just kind of wondering now?
What's that?
How these would look on Big Powered.
Hmm.
So Big Powered it's from the Japanese era. I don't know which branch of the Japanese era, but it's Diatlas, and it's a combined vehicle mode, and you get Sonic Bomber, stick him in the front, he becomes a nose cone, and then you get, I think it's Roadfire, and you slap him on the top, and they make this super vehicle. But for they were all Titan's Returns molds, so Diatlas was a retool of Overlord, Roadfire was a retool of these guys, and Sonic Bomber was a retool of the deluxe jet mold, so Misfire and that.
Honestly,
But because they took the two jump starters and you could actually peg them onto the sides. I've never done it, but I know you can do it, and I'm just curious how these two would look with that.
that looks like it would actually be pretty cool because there's decent synergy with the colours.
Yeah. Especially because there's
Crap, I just got rid
more
of
effort put into the Japanese paint.
just got rid of the stream.
I've just discovered one of the
Oh,
most unique hotels
no.
in London. This is Zeta Townhouse, a boutique
I
hotel
got by
known
an
for-
ad.
Get premium, bro.
In hand. Maybe there's a little bit of offness on the red right now, but that will be fixed in production. And then you also get the Headmaster gimmick of Freeze Out here, which is very cool. As you know, you can.
That Headmaster came out uncomfortably easy.
I
Compared to my
cannot
Twin
see it.
Twist. You can't see it. Hang on, let me just restart.
I cannot see it.
Where's...
But yeah, that
There you
doesn't
go.
shock me.
Hmm.
The Headmasters over time have got it easier to come out.
Yeah.
Of Freeze Out here, which
Like
is
that.
very
That didn't seem to
cool.
have.
Oh
any
my
friction. That was
God.
like,
As you know, you can do those in all the.
Oh
designs.
my
I
God.
have them in here already. That he fits into the cockpit. There we go. You can see him in there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean,
Very cool.
these molds hold up for year after year. I gotta say that whole entire program for the Titan Masters and Power of the
Is-
Primes and all that.
my Twin Twist was really weird. The head was too tight fixed in there. It felt like you were gonna break it getting it out. but the actual ball joint had no friction, so he'd just be sitting there like this. If you tried to move the head, it would just be.
Oh, fucking Springtrap looking ass. That's what he
Yeah.
is.
Honestly,
Bundle him up in a corner like that.
I forgot. I nearly like retroactively hated Titan's Return until this happened.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Titan's Return. So I cannot think of a single figure in Titan's Return that I thought was bad. Some are weak, but I cannot think of any that I thought were bad.
Yeah. At the time, the only figure from Titan's Return that I ever got was Hot Rod. And that thing lived in my hands for about 2 years.
Yeah, Hot Rod was good. I never handled Cup, but I think that's probably one of the better Cups we've had. There was no bad Voyagers. Okay, Astro Train was a bit meh, but okay. But yeah, leader class. I mean, I never handled the Power Master Optimus, which I'm now regretting. But the Soundwave mold was fun. It wasn't amazing, but it was fun. The bit 6-shot and Overlord. Holy fuck!
Oh yeah, no. That 6-shot I absolutely love. You have the Legends one, don't you?
I do.
If you ever move on, I'm pushing
Same
it.
as Overlord. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. I'm not expecting to see another 6-shot in the main line at all for the foreseeable future, but you never know.
I'd love a Commander.
I think Commander would be the way to go if they're not going to do. Yeah, I can't really think what else they do if not a HasLab. I think Commander would be the way to do it.
Yeah, like an 86 Magnus-sized one with just a lot of engineering behind it. I wouldn't mind at all.
Or
OxyClean, was I right about what? Exactly.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
Shit,
Oh,
my bad.
if they're now doing smaller scale Titan figures,
Yeah.
6-shot as a smaller Titan.
Could work. Possibly a bit too big. I'd rather see Overlord as a smaller Titan and 6-shot as a Commander than the other way around.
That's fair.
Overlord is like 2 big leaders. Oh yeah, the loose joints on top spin. That might be the case. We'll see. The Headmaster definitely looked like just there was no friction in that disconnection.
No, he didn't even have to hold the figure to do it.
No, it was literally just
Effortless.
yeah.
Which is
I love bringing
a bit spooky.
A little bit.
forward those kinds of gimmicks for the characters, and it's just really makes for a fun toy, especially in vehicle mode. So I'm pretty amped on this pack.
Yeah, no, I love, like, with Legacy before this, but Age of Primes, where we can bring those gimmicks back that we just don't do anywhere else.
Yeah.
So love bringing these back. These look fantastic. And again, this continues that Wreck and Doom collection. As I mentioned before, the pre-order is live right now. It's going to be limited quantities at Hasbro Pulse.
Already got
but
mine
also,
in.
of
Go
course,
get
through
yours. It's
Amazon.
apparently
Love
already
the
sold out in
packaging
the
as
States.
Well, looks
Right?
incredible.
I didn't
It's a
know
real,
about
yeah. I shouldn't skip that because that's a real step up from what we've done in the past. I mean, Amy did this really leaning into that Versus pack. And of course, you get on the back, you come with the 3 Titan Masters as well. So it's a really great pack. You got 5 figures in total.
I don't get the hate for the new boxes.
There's hate for the new boxes?
Yeah, people don't like them apparently.
In what respect?
Just the designs. I think it's more so for the Studio Series than Age of the Primes, but people just don't like. They think they look too corporate. I've seen that word's gone around a lot.
Don't know if I'd say it's too corporate, but I kind of get it.
A little bit.
I'd maybe say over-designed.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe that's the word I'd use. I don't know if I'd say corporate, but okay, that's interesting.
But then I also think that, like, child me would be more caught by something like that, where you can clearly see what character it is, than, like, the Legacy boxes, where, yeah, they're cool and they've got loads of detail and design and all sorts on them, but you don't really have an inclination of what the toy is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no number system, no backdrop. The pattern on the boxes looks cheap. I like it personally, but that's because I'm like, if you haven't noticed by my incredibly creative like channel theme of two very particular fonts and grey, I like my brutalism. So, and these boxes are a bit more brutalist, which I appreciate.
I mean, no number system's fantastic for me because it means I don't have to fucking do it in order anymore.
Yeah, you can just do them whenever you want to. It's just gonna be sucky for all the people where they got like two of them just so they could have one inbox lined up along by the numbers on a massive like 18-meter wide shelf.
To be fair, I think if they did it up to a certain point and then stopped it, yeah, okay. Which I suppose is better than imagine if they just did it randomly. I think that would be more fucking annoying.
Also, I think if
Yeah, I would cycle the boxes as well.
if I remember rightly, 86 Optimus and 86 Galvatron have the same number.
You could be right.
So I think people they just gave up on it a while ago.
Well, if you actually read into it, we're completely fucking. I thought I just opened a new tab and got a headline saying the fucking Queen had died. Yeah, if you go on and look into it, there's a lot of numbers that are missing. Due to the cancellation of Hound, the toy line's number is missing 8618. Additionally, 79, 8613, 8620, 95, and 96 are only assigned to the Buzzworthy version. 74, Revenge of the Fallen B, and 102, Rise of Beast Optimus are the only ones to be re-released after debuting. Takara Toby's version is skipped over 72 for unknown reasons. Scrap Heap and Buzzworthy Ironhide both use 8624. Galvatron and Optimus also share 8631.
Yeah, it's
Hatchet was originally supposed to be Buzzworthy 94. He was released 2 years later with number 117, but his product description and instructions still use 94. The original ID number for the cancelled Bumblebee from the same wave is unknown, as there are no gaps that it might have occupied. The mainline release was given the number 116. So it's basically they didn't think to tell the intern, hey, you, keep an eye on that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And 7 years down the line, it's just got in a fucking mess. So, Studio Series 12448.
To be fair, we've not gotten to the priming queue yet, but I'm sure we'll see them and be able to complain about the plastic.
Really excited for
Beautiful
this one.
illustration. I mean,
Absolutely.
I love these illustrations, and I love the new
really
box
good.
style for the Age of the Primes.
Yep.
This does coincide with our Age of the Primes line, so pretty amped up on that as well. Let's hear from you guys about who's the descendant of who. Let's hear that out here. So yeah, this is a pretty solid pack.
Well, cool. Love it, Mark. Thank you very much.
Spinister is the descendant of Megatronus because he fucks.
So as I said, pre-orders live right now. Go check it out. All right, so here we have.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know what Age of the Primes reminds me of, logo-wise?
What's that?
The Thrilling 30 era.
A little bit.
There's just something about the logo that's really basic. Same with Generations. There's just it's like they haven't quite figured out what they're doing yet.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see that. Anyway, sorry for interrupting.
Little Optimus. I don't know if I want to pre-order this or not,
Deluxe Optimus Prime.
but I feel like I need to give it a bit of time on the channel at least.
From Devastation, one of my all-time favorites. The
Wait for the
closest
reviewers.
in an actual G1 episode as a video game.
Yes.
This is part of our A-Lo.
What the hell is that back?
I don't like it. Sorry, I don't like it. I think it looks shit.
was one of the first years it launched. We did.
Okay. It doesn't look good, but it looks like it might have some possible potential of being fun. What are the legs doing?
being shit. I don't like it.
Why is the right leg going in 6 different directions? It's like it's just gone.
I don't want it.
Deluxe Optimus Prime from Transformers 1, of course, paired with 86 Bumblebee. This is the next iteration, going to hit shelves approximately April. Obviously, Devastation Optimus Prime and the next Bumblebee is from Transformers 1, which is already live for pre-order. But Evan, take it away. What do we got here?
Well, we have a Deluxe Optimus Prime, as you just said. So this comes to us from the lovely Shusan over at Takara Tomy. And essentially, one of the reasons that we wanted to do
People
this
complain
was,
about the
in
arse
video
tires
game,
on
when you
Earthrise
fight
Prime,
Devastator,
but
he's monstrous. And obviously, we have
that's like
Devastator coming
mid-clap,
out
this
year.
one.
So we thought that a deluxe class Optimus Prime would kind of make that
I
scale
still
a little bit
think
more relevant to the
people
video game and also allow folks to kind of replay that fantasy.
Like,
But
bit too hard on Earthrise?
I think Earthrise has a lot of problems, but the back kibble is not one of them.
Yeah.
It is the cleanest back profile Optimus has had since Classics.
I wouldn't say that's a clean back.
I can't remember the Classics back.
Uh,
I know he's got the windbreaker thing, but that can come off to form a gun. Oh yeah, no. So he's had the cleanest back on a mainline Optimus I think we've probably ever had.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not accurate, but honestly, that's such a genius way of stashing the wheels away with
Yeah, it's
what
just a
they had to
shame
work
that it
with.
inhibits the waste a bit.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give it that one. But like, I'll wait till the end of this segment when we're having the proper chat about
He
it.
was able to
Yeah.
pack in just a lot of really fun and cool features into this figure. So as you can see, what we kind of did to simulate the cell shading look of the video game is that we gave them the highlight streaks on the windshields.
looks really.
I don't see much SSTF1
his
in this
alt
guy.
mode is trailer
Can't say
compatible
that I
with
do.
like any and all of our trailers that we've released as well. He comes with his Energon axe. He's very posable. He's very cool. His chest also opens up, and he has a matrix on the inside, which I was shocked when she was like,
I honestly did not.
Of course he does.
Of course. Ugh.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
What the hell? Just keep the tooling the same and give him wrists. Give him hands that are more than 1 millimeter thick.
What is that Matrix?
It looks like it's been dropped.
It looks like... You know what it looks like, right? It looks like a sketch of Saturn from where I'm looking at it.
It does a bit.
Come, mate, fucking hell. It's the fucking Gooner Matrix.
Fuck's sake.
Autobots, we must edge the Decepticons.
And he can hold it. It slots into his hand, so he can hold it right in front of him, and it looks great.
What are you moaning about, Lubat? You can hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can hold
the
it.
charge attack, the
Right.
charge melee attack.
He can hold the cum.
The Energon axe, where this is the first time I can remember where there's like motion built.
Right, I don't mind the motion in the axe. I just wish if they were going to do that, they just brought out 2 with it. Skip the Matrix, give him 2 axes, a normal one and a swooshy one.
Ooh, that's a good shout, actually.
Yeah.
Built in the accessory, because obviously at this point you probably have a decent amount of Energon axes, but I love the uniqueness that you did here.
It was something that we wanted to try for this
Yeah,
and see
it's
how
really
it
cool.
looked. Yeah. But yeah, this is our deluxe class Optimus Prime.
There you go. Yeah, pre-order live right now.
Okay.
Around,
Okay. I don't understand why they decided to do this. For me, it's opened that door to Devastation. And it's like, I'm pretty sure there's leaks of a Devastation pack that's a repaint of a cone head and a repaint of one of the, is it
Yes.
throttle cones?
Yeah. Yeah, the,
Right,
the
so
ground soldier and the air soldier.
Yeah, so they get to be repaints. I'm sure there'll be one of Blitzwing as the bigger one. I can't remember what I can't remember what they're called, but I think it's a heavy drone or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. That's fine. But why have you now done Optimus as a deluxe? On the scaling front, and the other reason is, it'd be one thing if they didn't care about the scaling anymore, but they've very much given a shit about it the past 6 years.
Hmm.
Why make him a deluxe? I get it's to offer something cheapy, but I'm like, why not just do the G1 Toy Optimus you did for Legacy instead of this then? And then if you wanted a Devastation one, just do a cel-shaded repaint of Earthrise or SS86.
Or just a
But either one of those.
Yeah, a Voyager that's like slimmed down in the features and is just being a good G1 style Optimus like Siege did, where it's not worried about
Yeah.
Matrix or trailer or anything like that.
Yeah, and that way you can work around it, because now it's like, okay, what happens if we're going to get Bumblebee? Okay, the core class could probably work with that. Sorry, the SS86 one. What about Wheeljack? Sideswipe? Grimlock?
Zoom also, but actually, I impulse bought Gamer Edition Sideswipe just to see how it was today, because it was like.
And how is he?
Oh no, I don't have it yet. I just ordered it.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
He looks good, to be fair.
It looks alright. He's
But-
one of the better looking ones.
But this figure, I don't care if it's just a dumb deluxe Optimus. That's fine.
I think
But-
it's for A level or what? That would make a lot of sense. If they're only allowed to do the A level figures as deluxes to sell to retailers, then it makes sense.
But then that's why I say, why did they not just do that G1 Optimus that they did for Legacy? Why didn't they just do that as the A level
Yeah.
instead of this? I don't know.
I think
It's just
TF1
maybe this is the only.
still on shelves at that point. I think they're trying to just have like an A level Optimus all year round. So just
No, I get that, but this. I mean, now instead of this, why didn't they just do the G1 styled one? I don't know. It's just, for me. It gives me fucking hives, because I'm like, I don't understand some of the decisions because of the implications later on.
yeah, could Devastation be an opportunity for a reissue of Thundercracker and Skywarp? Maybe. I'd hold out more hope for either a dramatic capture series pack, Dead Ones, or maybe a Skybound pack, because they're doing that Skybound Jetfire for SDCC.
Oh, maybe. I'm betting money on a dead one.
Yeah.
It makes sense as the next 2-pack of dead ones.
Could have done 2007 Optimus as Deluxe. I think that design's a bit too complicated. I think it's
Unless
struggles
they
as a
mean-
Voyager.
Unless they mean protoform.
Maybe. Like that could.
But I think it's a bit niche at this point.
Yeah. To be fair, I might get that. Have you seen the Unique Toys movie Prime?
Hang on.
That thing looks mean. If that thing's less than 300 quid, I might go in for one. Possibly.
What is it? Unique Toys R10? I'm clueless with this shit.
I'm not sure. Is it a movie 1 to 3 Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Well, this is a Reddit post about it from. I do apologise, from 3 months ago.
Yeah, no, I really like how that looks, because I think it's a very hard design to do as a toy.
Oh my god, that thing looks fucking lethal.
Yeah, MPM failed in my books. Studio Series did better than MPM, but didn't quite nail it. A lot of the knockoffs of the MPM.
The best one they ever did was the 07, the Revenge of the Fallen Leader.
Yeah.
And that one wasn't perfect, but that was probably the best one they did.
They were able to do a Legion class and a Deluxe for 07 Optimus, but not to the kind of standards of articulation and appearance that they hold now. I don't think they could break that just as an exception quite so much, because this thing still looks like it's articulated. It's fairly accurate, it's just compromised as shit. It looks like it's been sat on. Right.
So, all right. So next, let's take a look at, of course, one of my personal favorites. This is Jazz Deluxe Scale from the '86 film, the very first one, all the way back to 2020. The very first one in the '86 line in our Studio Series segment.
Yep.
Absolutely
Hola,
love this
British
figure.
idiot.
Again, we look at what fans are demanding, but also.
Right, I've got 2 of this. They're both better than this one. I'd say get one of those before you have the original, because I had the original, and it's the only figure I've ever had with clear plastic that broke. And also, I think that one just looks worse.
It does look bad.
Yeah. Like, even even this one where it's like, right, slightly darker blue, the stripes on the shins, and then a thinner red stripe, much better. And then of course the 5-pack version is just peak. Because you're not shitting yourself when you transform it.
Spin Lubat sponsor post for the
Hell yeah.
5-pack.
Hell yeah. Been trying to convince him to get it for months.
Maybe one day. But not today.
Yeah.
Building up.
I could have been more accepting of this if they used solid plastic for the reissue. Like, just change that, kept all the other colours the same.
To the
Yeah,
front.
I never understand it when they've got an amended one. It's why I'm concerned about Trypticon whenever we get to him. Like,
Yeah.
they've got the amended one, but which one are you reissuing?
I've just realised I don't know where I'm going to store him.
Put him in your bathtub. It'll be less weird when you're wanking on him then.
Moving on.
86 film, we thought it'd be great to bring back the very
Fuck
first
your
film that we
monetization.
launched it on Super Series.
Yeah, and it's also when I started working on Transformers full time. So I worked with Itoku-san on this back in the day, and yeah, I have a very big soft spot for Jazz, as I think a lot of us do, because he was one of the main characters in the animation, the G1 cartoon.
It's never been a bad looking figure, but it's just
also
missing
showed up in
something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Missing some
just
special
showed
sauce.
up, and I'm sure if you're patient, Transformers 1 Jazz might show up.
Maybe
Dope.
eventually. Yeah,
Let's see.
here's hoping. But yeah,
Fucking
so
dope.
I guess obviously this package refresh, we're getting this out there. Funny story on
There's
why he
nothing
hasn't
different
been
about
worked
this
yet.
Jazz, it's just
I
a
was gonna
PR.
put you on the spot, but
Yeah.
what is the deal with the 14?
Well,
I have no clue.
Well, so back in the day, it was requested that I change the number that was on the side because it was a licensed vehicle,
Yep.
and we were trying to go like generic sports
Yep.
car, and so I did some
Why-
research, and Transformers.
Why didn't they, for shits and giggles, just redo him as MAGA Jazz? Fuck you!
I'll tell you, moving on from I did actually have a conversation with Evan Brooks about the 5-pack Jazz, and I was like just trying to get as much information about it as possible because it was when mine was on the way before I did the review, and I asked him like, was there a particular reason why he used the shades he did on the shins, because there's a darker red and a lighter blue, and I was like, oh, is that a reference to the original car livery? He was like, no, we just took the Pantones from the show. So anyway, that's
Have you ever heard about how they occasionally fuck up the paint applications in the detailing because they take from error images?
that's not surprising.
So, like, a picture of Astro Train, they fucked up on because it uses the wrong color scheme. The best one I know of is Soundwave Shins for the Netflix release, and I think... Who the fuck was the other one? There was another one. I can't remember who it was. Oh, who was it? The 2007 Jazz? Absolutely not.
Do you mean the
it
Studio
was
Series
ru-
2007 Jazz?
Oh, I thought you meant the original
'Cause that
2007
wouldn't be a
Jazz.
bad shout. That thing looks great. Like that.
That thing is great.
That is one of the few SS figures that I'd actually like of Baver.
And he hasn't had any airtime since 2022 in the multi-pack.
Yeah.
2023? When was that multi-pack now? Curious.
I think that was 2022. Yeah,
I think it was
would've been-
22 into 23.
22 because it would have been an anniversary pack, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but they're always a year behind with the anniversary packs. It's like the Revenge of the Fallen anniversary pack's coming out this year.
Age of Extinction or Autobot Team, like an Age of Extinction anniversary pack, or all of the Age of Extinction figures in SS? Because I wouldn't mind that at all. I am one of the few people that like the designs from Age of Extinction because they're a bit more organic looking. They remind me of like, what if G1 had Transmetal designs? Kinda. Like, somewhere along that vibe. Anyway.
in the
As out the way.
in the original like Transformers like catalog that released, he was number 14 in the item. And then also back when he was released in Takara, before he was under the Transformers name, he was also number 14.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, I know. So
That's
it
a
was
deep cut.
Well, it was just
a deep
that was
cut.
one of the things where I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'll just put that on there.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's a great touch. I mean, I love the character that adds to it. But yeah, the pre-order for this is live right now. Go check it out at HasbroPulse.com and other toy retailers. All right, next let's take a dive into Deluxe
Wheeljack?
/Q/
Well, we want to add on to the confusion that is, what the heck does Wheeljack look like in the live-action universe? So here we go, which is why on our boxes it says Wheeljack and then it says parentheses Q, because everybody's like, what?
Pick your name.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously, this is Q. He's a Mercedes E550.
Yep.
It's a beautiful car. It's a licensed vehicle, obviously. We worked with Mercedes on this. Worked with Kunihiro-san over at Takara Tomy. He really dove into this character and was like, I want to make sure that we get his lab coat and like all of these other like fun details and trinkets on him, because we have not.
I like the car mode. I can't get behind the robot. Also, I'm gonna have to chat for a bit less because my dinner's not far off.
The robot isn't quite what I'd have hoped.
No, it looks a bit kind of... Why does my brain go to
Plain.
can of peas when I look at him?
I don't know.
Just by association, just can of mushy peas.
Probably because he looks like an old fuck that needs to eat mushy peas.
Yeah, probably. That car mode is...
If I had to hazard a guess.
Done this
I
figure
don't hate it.
since the original toy line released for that movie back in the day. So
I
we
have a
wanted to make sure
feeling
to
that
get
it will
that
be
out
very
there. So
similar
he
to
comes
Rise of the
with
Beast
like
and
the
Rush. I
nugget
wouldn't
amount
be
of speed that
surprised
he
some of the
had, which can
kibble
also
ends up
store
in the
his
same
back,
place.
and then he
Although I
has,
will
like,
say,
one of
it
his
looks like they're
blaster
using
accessories.
all
The one
opaque
time
windows
that we
for
kind of
him,
went
which is
back and
nice.
forth, like Kunihiro-san
For that
came back
kind
and
of
was like, I
design.
really want you to paint his hair metallic. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Like, so that's what we did.
One of the few times we actually get hair on the
Yeah,
figures.
I know.
It's not.
There's
not
something
typically on there,
really
but it-
indistinct
mustache
about the
is also
chest
there.
and
Yeah,
head
with that
sculpt.
character, like you kind of had to have that to get the look right. But this looks fantastic. And it's so fun that even
You know who it kind of looks like?
Who's that?
The chest is just making me think of Age of Extinction Optimus.
Really?
The paint, because a lot of the toys that have come out of him tend to have unpainted
Oh, yeah.
chest and
Yeah.
just a bit of a fucking mess. It kind of looks like
yeah, I
that.
see where you're coming from.
It's just
years
evoking
after
that.
the movie came out
Yeah.
that we're still filling out the roster, filling out your
Yep.
collections. You guys have been patient with us. Please continue. So love to give some Bayverse fans some love, but also even if you're not a Bayverse fan, this is just a great figure. Again, that Mercedes E550 is just a so cool license car to get that in the line.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Oh.
Yeah. Cool. So the pre-order for this is live right
Kind
now.
of looks
Go
like
check it
that
out
weird
at
blue
HasbroPulse.com
car guy from
and
Dark of the
where to
Moon.
find toys
I have
are
some
sold.
excellent
So
news
cool.
for you.
All right, so let's take a closer look at Voyager Scale Morph and Cybertron Ironhide.
Yep, everybody kind of got a sneak peek at this at MCM London.
I
Comic-Con,
actually really like
when I
how
was
this
out there, we
looks.
got to
Like,
show
I
it off,
wouldn't
and we
mind
played a
getting
little bit
myself
of
one of these.
Who's that Transformer?
I might get
It's a lot
one
of
to
fun.
go with Optimus.
So I'm a big Ironhide and
The
Ratchet
back is a
stan.
bit egregious,
so
but,
whenever
like,
we're doing one, I'm always
Come on, that's
kinda
not the
making
most
sure-
compromised.
I brought a Ratchet just to kind of show because
this
That's a great
they,
series
they
has
pair
been.
up very well because one, this Ironhide is obviously a partial off of this Ratchet, which was the plan, and
No surprises there.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
I've only gotten
so worked with
repaints,
Kunihiro-san on
or,
both of these.
retools and repaints in Gamer Edition until now, because I've got Flame and I've got the Orion packs. And apart from being tempted because it was cheap by Sideswipe, these are the first two where I've actually been like, do I want these?
I'm like that.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it in the live action movies where it was Ironhide and Ratchet are two distinct entities. Same with, I think, Prime was the last time they were separate. But there is something that looks really good about the two of them sharing the same base mold.
Yeah, this works for me better than Studio Series did because I love that Studio Series van mold. These look like that, but there's just that bit of difference in the chest and the way that they seem to be carrying themselves, the accessories they're with, that you can style them with. It works. And also, they're not painted the exact same way. They're the same design, but with a different placement of their palettes.
Also, I think it helps that as they're I suppose this is a thing with most of the G1 decides. There's actually something to these, whereas the
Yeah.
G1 versions are just men,
Yeah.
slightly taller men, whereas these are like actually a bit bulkier, and
Hmm.
you can see they're built for a purpose, and you can imagine they're soldiers. The only thing the suit ball reminded me, I don't think they have ankle tilts.
Um,
I could be
possibly.
wrong, but I don't think they do.
Yeah. To be honest, there was a long time when I was going into collecting where I thought I'd be collecting Planet X instead of Mainline, because I just really like the Wolf Cybertron, or
Yeah.
just the Cybertron games and the designs from them. But these are nice.
And the light partialing that we did was to really make sure that we matched his game design. Because
Oh, they do. Okay.
Ratchet has a little bit of punch. He's got a bit of a rotund tummy, and then Ironhide is more like kind of like heavy bodybuilder
Brick.
looking. So that was one of the things that we wanted to make sure that we got in. And he also had a couple differences in his alt mode. Even though they're generally kind of the same, he had like a lot of other
That alt mode is like a
details, things that are a little bit different.
You know when
We
you
wanted to
see
make
him
sure
like
that
an
we
old
captured
man's
that.
feet and
He
he's
also
had
comes with his
diabetes
EMP
for 30
shotgun
years.
accessory, whereas Ratchet had his Energon healing ray.
Looks like that.
And yeah,
And the axe.
Yeah,
The ginormous axe.
the ginormous
This
axe.
is fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure they come with a melee weapon because everybody had a melee weapon as well.
Button smashing. Well, again, thanks, Evan. This looks fantastic. Love to see them together. I think this works really, really
See you
well.
later, Quinn.
Ciao, Quinn.
Pre-order is live right now, so go check this out at HasbroPulse.com and wherever.
Okay, just pause that there.
Yep. Oh, apparently I have to.
Okay, the backpack in the box looks fucking hideous.
I'm gonna go back to that.
Okay, apparently they both have ankle tilts, so I didn't know that.
What the?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that looks.
That's
right
the first thing I clocked.
Videos.
the alt mode is a space Peugeot 208 computer mouse alt mode. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's all fucking spot on. To be fair,
So go check this
Yeah.
out at HasbroPulse.com. New figure, but
I-
incredibly hard figure.
I have a proposal for that mold next with a little bit of work.
Which one?
Soundwave.
I could see it, but I'd like for him to get his own mold because that design is peak.
To come around these days. First release in 2019, we've got Leader Shockwave from, of course, Dark
Angle
River.
Wave.
This is a wild figure, but talk us through it, Evan.
Well, I mean, it's one of our big requests, obviously.
Probably
because a lot
one
of
of the
those,
most
like, older
extensive
figures,
retools that was ever
this
done
guy's big
in
and chunky,
Studio
but
Series.
shockingly very quick to
Yeah.
convert. Like he's only like
Christ.
10 steps.
Does not look like he
Yeah,
is
and you
an
kind
easy
of
convert.
I
I
apologize
know, and
for
I
that
was so
one.
shocked. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. So obviously, Leader Shockwave
Yep.
comes with a Nest
I don't know
Paratrooper.
if I woke up
Comes with-
anybody's dog with that.
Can we get a little zoom in on
Yeah,
there? So you guys
Wheelie
can
and
see.
brains down there as well. Please don't lose them. They'll be wrapped in their tissue paper cocoon. But yeah, he turns into a Cybertronian tank. He has a PVC pipe, arm pipe, so he has great posability. Nice
Shambalism!
paratrooper
Looks
that can just float on in.
Yeah, so you've probably seen we're putting out some figures that are really in high demand. Of course,
If
we
I
wanna
was
make
to
sure that
get a
those
Studio
hard-to-find
Series
figures that maybe you
Shockwave,
just came in
I would get the
Transformers
Bumblebee one. But if I
Transformers
wasn't to get the
or even
Bumblebee
Rise
one,
of the Beast,
I would get the smaller
or
Bumblebee one.
Earthspark,
But if
whatever
I
it is,
wasn't
we
to
wanna
get the
make sure that
smaller
some of
Bumblebee
those,
one,
like, kinda
I would
holy
get
grail
this one
figures you
because there's
guys,
no other options.
get access to as well. So really like this one, of course, as we're building up to the Dark of the Moon 15th anniversary. We thought this was a perfect time to get this guy back out there. So this again, leader scale, Shockwave from Dark of the Moon.
That just fucking aged me. The 15th anniversary of Dark. Holy fuck. I still remember going to see that in the cinema. So this is my endorsement. That's one of my favourite SS figures. Get one.
Yeah, no, I've always thought it looked good. It's just like the design's not for me.
Wish they sold Wheelie and Brain separate. It wouldn't work
No,
unless they did it with Bumblebee.
Or like did a core class where it's the two of them, and they just
I think that
fold
could
in
work.
half.
Pre-order is live right now, so go check it out at HasbroPulse.com or wherever fine toys are sold. All right, so let's take a closer look at a highly anticipated, over 10
I do love
years
it.
anticipated figure as we continue to finish out.
That looks like so much fun to me. I don't know if it's just me, but there looks like so much play value and fun factor in that thing.
I'm gonna wait till the end of the segment.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime is for all of our movies. We're up to 9 now. This is the 8th. This is, of course,
Okay.
leader scale Optimus Prime from the Age
I don't
of
mind the back
Extinction.
kibble.
How many of those 8 have you done?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. I can't think, actually.
That's fair. A lot of them. A lot of them.
A few of them, but a lot
Sorry,
of the
go ahead.
first movies were not done by me because they were
Right.
done by the original Studio Series team. So yeah, but here we go. Yeah, so a lot of people got to see a sneak peek of
plastic
this.
does
Obviously
look a
at
little
NCM
bit
and Comic-Con,
indistinct,
so here's
like
a
you
little
did,
bit of a closer
but-
look at him. Obviously, this is a beefy boy. So I look at those flames and it's just I'm getting trauma from trying to remember to get those to match up correct.
Okay, the head could use some more paint, but that aside, I don't dislike anything that I'm seeing here. Chest is maybe a little bit flat. It could use some
I
voluptuousness.
think that's the best they've done with what they had to work with.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to sum up.
It is specifically.
It's not perfect, but it's
Even
Best
though the
option
design
out
does not
there
change
for
between Age of
mainline.
Extinction and The Last Night, one of the big things that changes is his forearm designs, because at the very end of the movie, he gets different forearms. So this is actually pre-new forearms.
Pre-new forearms.
So yes, but even though
Jesus.
we want to make sure that he comes with the sword and
Yeah.
shield.
okay. So they're gonna do a
So,
second run with
couple
the
of
new
gimmicks.
forearms.
The shield can split apart, and it
Oh my
has the
God.
Gatling blaster underneath. Obviously, he comes with a little arm knife blade that he used to fight Galvatron. He comes with
I actually wouldn't be shocked if they did like a 2-pack with a second version of this with the new forearms, the purple on one side of his face, and then dropped it with like a Last Night Bumblebee or something. Jesus Christ. Last Night Bumblebee or
a
something.
big sword that he used as well. He can store all of this also on his back because he can use his shield as a jetpack, because why not?
Of course.
Yeah. So truck mode obviously can also store all these things.
To be
Yeah, the
fair,
sword right there.
I think Hasbro has every right to borrow steal engineering from the companies that are stealing their IPs and existing designs. That's like my take on
Considering they
those
let-
guys.
Considering they let them slide with it when they've got every right to. I think some of them they clamp down on more than others, but a lot of them, I don't know quite where they would stand. Considering I know they do the legally distinct thing of, oh look, here's Warpath, but we're going to call him Angry Apple instead.
Yeah, I know that. I'm pretty sure, at least, that this guy shares some engineering with the New Age Optimus. If they can get
Look
away
at
with that,
Mortmaster.
then they can get away with unique toys.
Look at Motormaster.
Yeah.
He straight up rips off.
There.
The truck is
Third
also
party.
compatible,
Yeah.
so it works with all of our
I just like the
trailers.
fact that this guy looks
Oh
like
my
he can
God.
bend
Make
his
sure that we
knees
get
more
that
than
in
2
there.
degrees.
But yeah, it's a fantastic
Yeah.
figure.
Pre-orders are
Did you hear that?
right now.
No,
Trailer compatible.
that's not bad.
They did not need to do that, but okay, that's fine.
AOE
Uh,
TLK designs, yes, they are just slim designs, but they're slim designs that just don't have kibble and they look like they're wearing clothes. That's the difference. That's what makes it difficult. You can't have
I
things
think
just
the-
hanging off the figure without turning the whole thing inside out.
I think the only one that they can reasonably do is probably Hound.
Yeah. Drift is the one that I'm most excited for them to take a second crack at, because that design is just... There's something special about the Age of Extinction version of Drift, the blue one.
Go check it out
Oh, yeah.
at or wherever fine toys are sold. All right, so our last figure that we're going to talk over here.
The
at length here
Nightmare,
is-
the existential crisis.
He's really no introduction. It's Trypticon. Of course, this is the first time we've done him in a while.
He
This
is
a
very
Titan scale
black.
Redeco, but
It's been at least 9 years, I think. Yeah.
yeah, gosh.
Can you even see it?
Chat, clip that, clip that.
Here, let's move him. Yeah.
Let's put my phone down. Yeah, so talk us through the main differences between the first release to this one right here.
So I guess one of the big ones is obviously Deco
When
on
I
this
was at-
guy. So we were.
I'm gonna bring it up. When I was at TF Nation and I had that guy, and it was the day I got that guy, we put him up against the Titans Return version. That's how I want to have it on my shelves.
aiming to be a little bit more animation accurate, a little bit more colorful, which is why we did this. The original also included a lot of stickers, so it had like a sticker sheet. So there's no stickers on this guy. He's completely all paint. And
Although I gotta get him.
I have been getting overwhelmed with
Huh?
No, I gotta get him. I binned my sticker sheet because fuck that noise.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Instagram questions about this one. His hips are in fact fixed.
Yeah!
The
Oh,
no!
finicky with the hips, so
Oh, thank the maker!
Fuck's sake.
Ah. He's gonna have to
Okay.
try
we
again.
have changed them, and it's been modified along the way. So this guy features that fix. So these hips don't lie. They're,
I was waiting
these
for
are-
it. I was waiting for it.
Yeah. Actually, here.
You wanna, let me move him out of the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Goodness.
I have like 5 of these in my office, and I can barely get it there.
Why is that leg so loose?
Obviously, he still features his triple changing capabilities of turning into the spaceship,
noticed
the
that.
city, and the dinosaur. And then tilt and
That's
macro,
not boding
and he's the
well for
little
saying about
master.
fixed hips.
Yeah, he's got the good clicks. Yeah.
Shambalism.
Thank
has
you,
got-
Shambalism.
So he's just a
Thank you.
I will
Yeah,
come
I know,
over
right?
there
There's
and
a full
beat
playset
you.
plus a Titan. I mean, that's tough to beat.
Yeah, he has plenty of Titan master ports all over.
Don't
him,
clip
so you
that
can
one
take the
either.
Headmasters and put them all over. It's fun. We did
It's
remove
fine, we're
the
friends.
clear. That was in the original release. The teal part was clear on a lot of the pieces, so we did it solid on this. The only clear that's still on this guy is obviously the orange bits because that's iconic.
You're just
to the
sitting there
show and
wanting
the
this more and
original
more, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, this figure came out absolutely fantastic. I know fans are going to appreciate getting another shot at this guy they might have missed. I'm certainly a sucker for the animation accuracy, so I love this. A really great job.
Yeah, it really pops, and I'm happy with
Please,
it.
Shambalism.
Great. And the pattern we did is incredible. Moving from those kind of more bland
I'm
cardboard
fucked.
packs,
This is
we
the
actually
end
threw
of
some
me.
color in it. Amy did an incredible job.
Yes.
Those Gen Selects, we typically just did those cardboard boxes, but now we're adding some graphics on there, which I think turned out
I
fantastic.
am
That's
fucking
the last figure we're doing for now.
seething
8 pre-orders
in the
gone live.
corner.
Already are live.
I appreciate the Michael Bay movies for what they are. I like the first one. I don't mind what Age of Extinction changed, although I don't think that's a very strong movie. The rest of them, I don't think they're good films, but I like them the same way that you'd watch a brain rot compilation, where it's just, alright, switch off your brain, occasionally laugh, and just, like, audio-visual stimuli that are pleasant.
The coolest thing about Age of Extinction is the stuff that it implies but doesn't show you.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Last Night's a fucking mess. Dark of the Moon was the original Avengers before the Avengers happened.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Fallen's a slog. The 07 movie's a classic, but then it's nearly 20 years old at this point. I can't not have that rose-tinted approach to it. No, it's not. It's not. It's
Never.
dead.
It's never coming back.
I think at best, they might slide out a fucking low-budget movie or an animated special or something if they're desperate.
I doubt it'll ever come back. I think the damage Michael Bay did to the reputation of the franchise is part of what's dragging down the media nowadays and pushing people away from it.
In the space of 10 years, he saved the brand and killed the brand.
Yeah. And I
But
don't
that's
think they'll bring
because
back for the
Paramount... Well, it doesn't help that Paramount wouldn't fucking let the guy go.
Yeah.
He said after 3, I'm done, that's it.
And
they said, we want you back for 4.
Killed it.
They said they wanted it back for 4, and he said, okay, I'll do 4 if you finance my other movie. So it's like, right, okay, cool. So that's how 4 was directed by him. I don't know what went on behind the scenes with 5, but you could tell he was just done.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
have you heard that quote of him?
what?
It's very egomaniac of him. It's very Michael Bay. Apparently, he went to the Universal Studios Transformers ride, and people were queued around the block, and he like placed his hands on his hips, and he was like, "I'm not done yet."
He's just fucking said that.
Yeah,
I can't fucking tell you, he's just said that.
they do need to get the G.I. Joe crossover right. I'm somebody with a lot of hope in that because, like, my dad is an 80s Marvel UK child, and he read Action Force, and he played with Action Force toys. I've got some of his old Action Force is what G.I. Joe was called in the UK. I've got some of the old Action Force figures that he used to have, and I do have hope that will be at least enjoyable.
gonna be shit. I'm sorry, it's gonna be shit.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be shit, but I hope it's not.
I'm sorry.
I honestly, all I want from it is for them to just bring John Cena back as Agent Burns and have him be Duke, and just like say, okay, that's your code name, and he's reluctantly working with Transformers. But that's not going to happen because they put Hemsworth in as the lead.
But then is Hemsworth going to be Optimus?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Alright, let's wrap this stream up.
Yep.
Live. Right now, it's available at HasbroPulse.com.
Yeah.
Just the one, the
No
Wrecking
through
Doom
the
collection
space
is going to
bridge
be
and
the only
nothing.
Amazon.
Okay, let's yeah, I think that's the end of what they have to say here. Let's just let the two of them stare into us and pierce our souls. But yeah, the pre-orders are live. I've placed my pre-orders. I've just pre-ordered the Wrecking Doom 2-pack, Trypticon, and Age of Extinction Optimus. I might get Devastation Prime. I'm not getting Q, and I'm not getting either of the repacks out of that. But everything I have pre-ordered, I like the looks of.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Big if true. I have pre-ordered Optimus. I've pre-ordered Wheeljack. The fucking 2-packs. The 2-pack, don't need it.
Yeah.
The repacks, don't need it. That Deluxe Optimus, I might get it if I see it for cheap.
Yeah, if that shelf warms and it goes down to like 15 quid, then I'll happily grab it.
Yeah, I'll
Give it some
jump on it
airtime.
for 15.
It can be my, what, 11th Optimus that I review on the channel?
I've not even counted how many I've done.
Okay,
But,
more than me.
I don't know. But, yeah, no, fucking, like, Trypticon, unfortunately, is probably going to be, I have to get it at this point because they fixed the tolerances.
Yeah.
And if they've painted it to compensate for the sticker sheet, I mean, granted, that fucking, when they lifted it over and the leg
what?
just flopped down.
Yeah, the leg just decided to give. Yeah.
Look at it. I
Worrying.
it's not a good sign, but then it could just be that's their display model.
Yeah, I'll review it honestly. Honestly, I've been thinking about how to review Titans because I've got Tidal Wave coming up at some point eventually, and I'm thinking I might just stick the camera on the desk like I did for TF1 and just hold it in hand and review it that way. Have like a rotating pizza board as a turntable on a little coffee table in front of me.
Yeah, they're a fucking nightmare to shoot.
Yeah, especially in the
If I ever get around to, yeah, if I ever get around to doing Tidal Wave, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but it's not gonna be as I have done with the shorts and as I did with the other Legacy Titans. But
yeah, right. I think I've got to wrap this up. I've got a burger waiting for me. Thank you to everybody who tuned in and interacted in chat. You're great. Thank you to this guy, whatever his name is, for hopping in completely unprompted.
I'm here now.
Yeah. And
You can't get rid of me.
yeah, no, it's like a leech. It's like a leech on my ass.
I'm a parasite.
You're like one of those penis worms.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Right. Ciao, everybody.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. Tune in for Windblade and Slipstream. Yep, Slipstream. Yep, I didn't slur my words. Good. Excellent.
I'm still on